URC Chumps. Welcome to the new time slot. Yeah, it's great to have you here. Of course, it was the first weekend of the Six Nations. Unfortunately, my other guys aren't able to join me. But you know what? I think we need to jump straight into it, and we need to discuss. There is some serious talking points that actually happened over the weekend. So, yeah, let's get straight into it. Again, welcome to this episode, and hopefully you guys enjoy what I have to say. But yes, of course, starting off with the weekend was the results. France literally putting 36 points on top of Ireland, who only managed to get 14. That first half was completely dominated by France. There was some glimmer of hope in the second half from Ireland, but of course it was not enough for on the day. France literally running away with that. It was a complete and utter runaway from them. That looked like the dominant French side, but I do have to say it was a very dominant French side. But then this is when we see the French's dominance is when it becomes to Six Nations. As soon as it goes to incoming and outgoing tours and stuff like this, it kind of dips until you play them in France. France in France is always going to be dangerous. France away from France for us in the Southern Hemisphere is not that great. But the way that the new series is set up with the Nation Series, this could wake up the French team. And yeah, this was definitely the right step forward for them. Gautier getting the right step forward to show the world what the French can do. The very surprising results came the next game after that with Italy beating Scotland. I mean, we do know Italy has been making strides. We have said it. We've always been saying, when is it they're going to start cracking and getting into that momentum? Like South Africa or the Southern Hemisphere did with Argentina. Argentina came in. They were kind of chipping away, but they made a lot more leaps and bounds than Italy. Right now, Italy is making that leaps and bounds. They are definitely putting up their hands, even though they aren't getting the results. They are definitely getting the momentum into the right thing. Could this be the start? Unfortunately, the next game that they have is not going to be a very easy game. But yeah, we'll cover that one a little bit later. Scotland just absolutely getting washed away, not being able to do anything to get over the line, and Italy very well done in stopping them. Very well deserved for Italy. I think it's great. I must be honest, there was part of me that was hoping Scotland would get to a good start, because I would like to see Scotland get to that point of winning. The last time that they won a tournament like this, when it was still the Five Nations before Italy joined in. So yeah, there we go. England thrashing Wales, not what we were really hoping. I mean, yes, Wales got thrashed by South Africa in the last game that they played last year. Yes, very controversial moments in there, but we're not going to talk about that now. But yes, left them behind. There was nothing. Unfortunately, they lost the winger, it looks like, for the tournament. But yes, very, very good result for England. Not that great, but also at the same time, it is away from home. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. I'm really hoping Wales, that they had their turnaround a bit last year with 2 games that they won after like 19, or there was on their 19th game that they could have lost. They finally won a game. Yeah, it's hard to see what's going to happen now. I mean, they do not have a nice game coming this week. Like I said, we've got Ireland hosting Italy. Ireland's definitely going to want to make a statement this week after losing to France the way they did. Italy is going to want to make sure that everybody realized that wasn't a fluke, that was well worked for. We're going to have to see. Ireland at the same time are blaming Jagniba for their losses because of the way things have happened at Leinster. At the same time, I'm like, Leinster, that's Leinster. That you look at the Springboks, Sharks weren't doing that great. Everything was falling apart there, but under Russia it was all great. So you can't really two and two. You have to kind of look at yourselves in the mirrors, guys. But yeah, Italy definitely going to want to step up and actually put their name on the trophy at some point. And will we see that in the next 5 years? We don't know. We'll have to keep an eye out. Scotland's going to want to get some redemption for missing out on the first game, and they're going to go have the Calcutta Cup at Murrayfield. So is this the time we start seeing things change a bit more? We don't know. We're going to have to keep an eye out on it. England, we do know, has a tendency of slipping up against Scotland. Not all the time, but it sometimes is the thorn in their side. It is sometimes the team that messes up the Grand Slam chances. So I think that could be quite a good game to watch this weekend. That could actually be the game of the weekend that we have to keep our eye out for. Then we got Wales hosting France, Principally. France definitely coming out with guns blazing. Wales, unfortunately, is Wales. Yeah, must be honest. You got the likes of Ben Thomas, who is a risk to have on the field. Shane Plumtree literally got his 6th yellow card in as many starts as he's had for Wales. He's becoming a bit of a problem for you. Yes, some of it is build up of penalties, but also at the same time, yeah, Alex Mann was involved in another incident this weekend, which we will discuss now, which is kind of where everything is. Alex Mann getting under the skin of Ellis Genge headbutting and getting away with just a penalty. Whereas if you look on the picture on the left, similar situation, red card straight off, permanent red card. Thanks for coming. 6-week ban. Ellis Genge, naughty, move on. This is where we're asking, where is the consistency? If you're giving Jasper Visa a red card for something like that, Genge should have got a red card. Is it too, is it a bit of a two-face type of thing when it comes to certain things? Southern Hemisphere does something. Oh, we're going to go after them and make sure that they pay for it. Northern Hemisphere, oh, you know what, you guys are fine. Whatever. I mean, we saw that with the Jan Hendrik Vessels. No real evidence. Now, I'm not saying it didn't happen. Real evidence that it happened. You get smacked. The guy gets a red card. Next thing you know, it's turned over. Oh, you know what? It's fine. You retaliated due to something like that. No. That's it. And then Vessels, with no clear evidence that it happened, got a hefty ban. Alex Mann, there was pictures of his thumb going in and everything. Yeah, whatever. You got the bigger hand in your face. It's fine. Man now causing issues. Headbutt, same way. Jasper Visa, 6 weeks. Genge, as of now, nothing. Where are the standards? Where are you trying to say that the game needs to be fair, and then you do things like that? Now, because the Springboks are dominating in the scrums, you want to take away the scrums and make it a little less, what you call it, of the hit on it. At the same time, France ITV was busy showing up adverts the same way as they would in the NFL. If you do that, don't put audio in it. Just let it be flashy, because we also pay attention to what's being said by the ref at that point, because that also builds up to what's happening later in the game. But yeah, That's kind of how I feel. I think there needs to be a sit down. North and South need to flat line. This is the line. If it goes above, this is the sanction. If it goes below, this is the sanction. Visa was the level set red card, permanent red card, and he got banned. Ellis Genge does exactly the same to the same extent. Gets slapped on the wrist. Come on, guys. This is why the Springbok supporters are going. There's someone out to go against us because this happens. Everybody goes, oh, and moves on with the day. But South Africa is the one that actually got the card. I mean, you go look at how many cards we got over the Autumn Nation series, and how many were actually what the hell? And then the refs also not sending off the players for HIAs because of the high hits. There's double standards, but the same thing happens to our player. Oh no, you have to go for HIA. Come on, yeah, that's what I said. But talking about the Springboks, looks like Curtly Orange is set for a big money deal in Japan, which is kind of a bit surprising. I know Jake called him back, but obviously he's expressed his disdain with Johan Ackerman, and Johan Ackerman seems like he has given his blessing for him to go. So yes, looks like he will be going to Japan again. I haven't I looked in this article quite quickly. I didn't quite see where he was going. All I just saw was this big name in Japan that wants to put big money behind him to keep him in Asia after his stint that he had. So yeah, I mean, that for him would be pretty great. But guys, remember, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think on this whole Genge and Visa story line that I was talking about. I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate here, telling me I'm talking a bunch of utter nonsense about the unfairness to the South, and I'll say this to the South because I believe certain things have happened to New Zealand and Australia, but it gets kind of overlooked, and nothing happens here. So yeah, let me know. I actually would like to hear your guys' views, and if I think it's good enough, and I will bring it up in the next episode. I'll even take a screenshot of your thing and bring it up. Hopefully the guys join me next time and we can have a discussion over it, because I would like to hear your guys' points of views. So let me know your views below. Yeah, and if you don't want to put it on here, you can reach out via our social medias. There it is over there. Yeah, drop a message on the thing. Let us know on the Facebook. You can put yourself as an anonymous. Drop it there so you don't want everybody to know that it's you has a view that you agree with me or disagree with me. It's fine, go for it. Let us know, and we can have a bring it up. So yeah, guys, I just want to say thank you very much for listening to me talk today, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to keeping an eye on the rugby this weekend. I know it is Valentine's Day, so it is the day of love on the Saturday. So let's hopefully the game is all about love and hugs. Not so much the kisses part, but yeah, you know what? That the game is played in the great spirit of the game, as gentlemen. That there's no handbags. That the handbags that are there are in the scrums and in the rucks by pushing over. But yes, guys, my fellow champions, I just want to say thank you and have a good one. Be safe. Cheers.